we are at Melbourne for the exhibition match between
Australia and Bangladesh.
With me in the commentary box is Jim Maxwell.
The outcome is that
Khalid Mahmood
has won the toss and elected to field. It's going to be tricky batting last here, so that is a real gamble.
The teams are walking out on.
Gilchrist is now facing. At the end of the innings, Australia have scored 1 for 142. Bangladesh
They're about to start. Clark
is after it.
He's got it into the gap.
Clark sprinting along the boundary. That's speeding to the boundary. Let's see the action replay of that.
Hannon Saka
facing. He runs here.
Ponting
out at long off. A single to
Hannon Saka.
They have
Javed Omar
waiting at the striker's end.
Ooh, that looked quite nasty.
Bangladesh require 138 run.
McGrath
to bowl to
Javed Omar.
Swept away. It's racing away to the square leg boundary.
McGrath,
we can have a look at that again.
McGrath to Javed Omar.
Oh, what a catch. An early wicket like that. And really, this was how the wicket fell.
Habibul Bashar
facing. Pushed into the gap.
Gillespie
out at long off. Those are the first runs for
Habibul Bashar.
10 runs came from that over by
McGrath. Habibul Bashar
waiting at the striker's end.
There it goes.
Oh.
Well, there's a chance gone missing. He couldn't take the catch, and you must be sure that you keep your eyes on the ball, or you'll fumble it just like that.
Gillespie
to bowl to
Hannon Saka.
Hit straight at
Simons. Hannon Saka
facing. Pushed into the gap.
McGrath
out at long off. That's the first boundary for
Hannon Saka. Gillespie to Habibul Bashar.
Played into the gap. Hogg sprinting along the boundary. Great. Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Habibul Bashar
waiting at the striker's end. Racing away for 4. That takes his score to 10.
Yes, that was a lovely shot. He will have...
Let's see the action replay of that.
Gillespie
to bowl to
Habibul Bashar.
hit straight to a fielder. 10 runs came from that over. The required run rate is around 6.5 and over.
That's a really good start to the innings by Bangladesh.
These two have taken McGrath at the start of his run-up. Stopped by
Hayden.
McGrath continues.
There it goes. Kadic.
He's chasing that one.
Kadic.
Is not going to reach that. And we can have a look at that again. McGrath, the bowl to
Anandasaka.
He runs here.
Gillespie.
Out at long off. Another single to
Anandasaka. Habibul Bashar.
facing.
There it goes. Kadic.
Was after that one.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about that one. Misfields are infuriating for a bowler.
That's through the gap, and it'll go for... Let's see the action replay of that. McGrath continues. Swept away. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in.
Habibul Bashar.
Waiting at the striker's end.
Clark.
Is after it. That's turned away through mid-wicket. That's a superb shot.
The bowler can't have...
We can have a look at that again.
Gillespie to Anandasaka. He's got it into the gap.
He's pushing his luck a little there.
Anandasaka.
As said,
Gillespie.
continues.
Gillespie.
Continues. That's found the gap in the field. The fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. That's
Habibul Bashar.
waiting at the striker's end. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Gillespie. Smashed that a long way.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the...
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Gillespie.
The bowl to
Habibul Bashar.
pushed into the gap. McGrath out at long off. 1 run to
Gillespie to Anandasaka. Clark.
is in pursuit. He's worked that into the gap. Great shot by
Anandasaka.
He found the gap with precision.
Excellent sweep shot. More a lap. Didn't try to whack it, just...
We can have a look at that again. McGrath to begin a new over.
There it goes.
Hogg just picks that up inside the rope. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
Habibul Bashar
Facing. Swept away. One more for
Habibul.
McGrath. Continues. That's a huge 6. The 50 is up for Bangladesh.
The straight drive is...
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
McGrath, the ball to Hanasaka. McGrath
Had the batsman in trouble with that one. 85.
Hanasaka.
Facing.
Ponting.
He's chasing that one.
Hanasaka just guides the ball down to third man. Ponting.
Is not going to reach that. That takes the partnership between these 2 batsmen past 53. They've batted really well. Let's see the action replay of that.
McGrath
Continues. That's a superb shot.
Great shot. That seemed to...
We can have a look at that again.
Habibul Bashar.
Waiting at the striker's end.
Gillespie to Habibul Bashar.
That's gone a long way.
That was a super shot. I really didn't think it was too bad a ball.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Gillespie
Continues. That's found the gap in the field. A hopeful shout. And the batsman was easily in. 2-run.
Habibul Bashar.
Waiting at the striker's end.
Gillespie to Habibul Bashar.
Bangladesh require...
Gillespie
Continues. These 2 players have now put on 66. That over cost 9 runs. The required run rate is around 4.5 and over. This partnership is now 67.
Habibul Bashar.
Facing.
McGrath
Continues. Gilchrist is in pursuit. Never looked like being a run there.
Bangladesh can't afford that kind of thing. That's throwing wickets away.
This was how the innings ended for
Habibul Bashar.
Rajan Saleh, waiting at the striker's end. That's a good shot. He timed that on drive to perfection. Let's see the action replay of that.
McGrath
The bowl to Rajan Saleh. McGrath continues. Great shot by Anansaka.
Magnificent shot. The on drive is one of the hardest shots to play.
Let's see the action replay of that. McGrath to Anansaka. Hogg is after it. He's worked that into the gap. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath.
He absolutely loves to play that shot.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Gillespie to begin a new over. There it goes. Hogg is underneath it and takes it comfortably.
Well held by the fielder there.
This was how the wicket fell. Al Saharia facing. Hogg is after that one. Steered expertly into the gap. Hogg is not going to reach that. We can have a look at that again. Gillespie to bowl to Al Saharia. Hogg is chasing that one. That's racing away for 4. He found the gap with... Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Al Saharia waiting at the striker's end. That's racing away to the square leg boundary. Great shot. Let's see the action replay of that. Gillespie continues. Hogg is in pursuit. Play it away with comfort. That's a big hit. It's 6. That moves the script. We can have a look at that again. Gillespie to bowl to Al Saharia. He's got onto that one. He struck that straight down the... We can have a look at that again. Anansaka facing. There it goes. A great take by Hogg.
For those of you watching at home,
This was how the innings ended for Anansaka. Mushfiqur Rahman waiting at the striker's end. It's straight at McGrath. They have Lee to Mushfiqur Rahman. That is an excellent shot by Mushfiq. Let's see the action replay of that. Mushfiqur Rahman facing. There it goes. Hogg is after it. Hogg is underneath it and takes it comfortably.
that went up miles.
This was how the wicket fell. The next, Lee to Khalid Mashood. Stopped by Simons. Khalid Mashood waiting at the striker's end. Tadic is not going to reach that. Let's take a look at that in slow motion.
Al Saharia
To face an over of spin. Lee is chasing that one, swept away, racing away for 4.
We'll be pleased with that one. It came sweetly out of the middle of the bat.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Hogg
The ball to
Al Saharia.
safely taken by Lee.
He got into great position.
We can have a look at that again.
Hogg
The ball to
Khalid Mahmood. Hogg
And the batsman in trouble with that one.
Khalid Mahmood.
Facing. Hit straight to a fielder. A direct hit would have got him.
Khalid Mahmood.
Facing. He's worked that into the gap. That's the first run.
Hogg to Khalid Mashood.
Lee to start another over of this long spell. Gilchrist is after that one.
He just runs that one down to third man.
Lee continues. Gilchrist is in pursuit. That's found the gap in the field. It's straight at
Hogg.
Lee to bowl to
Khalid Mahmood.
hit straight at
Simons.
Bangladesh require. Lee continues. That's turned away through mid-wicket.
Tadic
Reaches it before it crosses the boundary. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. That's 2 more runs.
Khalid Mahmood.
Waiting at the striker's end. Lee has got him.
He didn't even get near that delivery.
This was how the wicket fell. Ashraf Mortaza facing. Hit straight to a fielder. 2 runs came from that over for Bangladesh. The required run
Hogg.
continues. So they need
Hogg to Khalid Mashood.
Gillespie is chasing that one, tucked away quite comfortably. Oh, that's a really superb shot.
Hogg.
Let's see the action replay of that.
Khalid Mashood.
Waiting at the striker's end. Stopped by
Gillespie.
Hogg continues. Lee is after it, turned off his hips. Oh, that is an excellent shot by. We can have a look at that again.
Hogg to Khalid Mashood.
Gillespie was after that one. Turned off his hips. Gillespie was not going to reach that.
Yep.
Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Hogg continues. Hit straight to a fielder. Direct hit would have got him. One more for
Khalid Mashoud.
that over. Lee to begin a new over. There should be some runs here.
Kadic.
Out at long off. Just one run. Lee, the ball to Mashraf Mortaza. Gilchrist is chasing that one. Mashraf Mortaza
Just guides the ball down to third man.
Mashraf Mortaza waiting at the striker's end. Gilchrist is after it.
He just runs that one down to third man.
Mashraf Mortaza facing. That brings the scores level.
Lee to Khalid Mashoud.
Hit straight at Gillespie. Lee continues. Forced off the back foot.
Kadic.
Out at long off. One run to
Khalid Mashoud.
Bangladesh. Have won a hard-fought contest here.
So, to sum up then,
Bangladesh win by 1 runs.
thanks for joining us for today's play. We very much look forward to your